Do you ever wonder why people come into your life at a certain time? Well, I don't know why the universe has placed her into mine just now, but since she's here, I don't want her to leave anymore. She is that calm, resting energy I want to sit in all the time. K.Zia.
Supposed to be.
This is your chair.
It's scary as fuck. And why can't I have this one?
Do you want this one?
No.
Like whichever one you want.
How do you actually even sit on this thing?
There's a lot of different options, and you can just choose whichever is
the most comfortable.
Yeah.
How's that for comfort?
This is perfect.
I'm really happy to be here today.
Are you uncomfortable?
Also.
Thanks. K.Zia, you're giving me life.
You know, I actually feel really good here because I feel like I can be myself entirely and just, you know, relax.
As you should be. Make yourself comfortable just as
my
you are.
My blood pressure is rising. I need to work on, you know, the abs a little bit.
Your abs are going to be so perfect for your music video after the show.
I'm going to be ripped.
You'll be so ripped, girl.
Listen a little better.
What does tomorrow mean to you?
Tomorrow, it means growth for me. It means becoming the better version of yourself. And I see myself as an entity, but also like a community, because that's what I want to build. And so growth for us. And yeah, also like just on a personal level, I just became a version 2.7 of me because I turned 27.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. And yeah, I mean, tomorrow is the next versions of that.
All the K.Zias to come.
All the K.Zias to come.
You already grew up in a very creative environment. Do you want to talk a bit about your mom and your dad, maybe?
Yeah, I think that it's one of the greatest gifts that the universe has given me to be brought up by a mom that's a singer and a dad that's a horse acrobat. Both artists, both with very unique ways of seeing life and seeing art and seeing purpose, you know? And so I was brought up in spaces that were just unconventional. Mm-hmm. And I was, you know, brought along all the time when it comes to my dad, you know, on set with circus, horses, acrobats, people, you know, climbing stuff, flying through the sky, and, you know, being with my mom on tour and being in a different city every day, different cultures, different countries. Yeah, I'm super grateful for that.
Yeah. And now with your own music, do you feel like you want to trigger a certain feeling in people when they hear it? Do you have that in mind before you even start writing a song?
For sure. Because of the upbringing that I had, it was difficult for me to fit in as a child. Mm-hmm. And I wanted that desperately growing up. Like, it was really something that was important for me. I tried to fit in boxes and it was always too small, too big, too this, too that, you know.
Shape.
Like with everything,
right,
you know, whether it was how I looked, whether it was what I liked, whether it was, you know, why does it always have to be that I'm so different, you know? And I wasn't really not accepting all these differences, and it took me a long time to accept who I was, and at some point I understood that trying to go against all these differences to fit in was just making me slower. And then the moment I was like, okay, you know what? Let me try to embrace all of this. It's where I felt more like happier and happier, and I could actually fly higher or go faster or whatever.
Right.
And all that to say that I want to be able to accept what is around and just love, because judging or, you know, criticizing, bringing down, that's not the way. Sometimes I still wonder why. Like, how is it that someone that was how I was before turned out to be like I am now? Because it's really different type of energy. And I think that because I come from that place, I'll be able to maybe spread the energy better.
Right.
Having reached it now, I don't know.
Is there anything you're afraid of? Would you say you have any fears?
I don't feel very comfortable with death. I'm I'm a little bit of a control freak, so the unknown or the uncontrollable sometimes scares me. I wouldn't really say there's one fear that I have, also because I think that fear is not really something that you should motivate or keep. Yeah, being cautious, being prepared, but not being scared, I think is the way to go about things.
It's actually interesting that you say this now, because there's such a big difference between being afraid of death because it's the unknown, which is probably your fear, right? And I'm realizing I'm not afraid of death because of death as the unknown, but more so because I'm afraid of loss.
Yeah, I can relate to that very much as well, in the sense of I think that what would make me the saddest would be losing my mom right now. I feel that I could overcome a lot of things, but this, I don't know how I would be able to do that. Like, still today, and like whenever I'm a super sensitive person. So right now I'm already like, because just imagining that, I'm like,
just that thought,
how would I survive?
Right.
And also like, I feel it's very strange because like my purpose, I do things for myself and for people, but I feel that if my mom isn't there to see or to encourage me, there's no point. It's weird, you know?
In case your mom leaves for whatever reason sooner than you would think.
Life,
you know, she would still be around you in a different way.
Yeah.
But you just get, used to the feeling of, okay, this person's always there somehow, you know?
Especially, like, my mom is a very, like, spiritual and energy-based person. And so I doubt that her energy would go away. She's like, bitch, I'm staying. I'm all up in your energy right now. Like, I would totally be
baby,
like,
I got you.
Yeah, she ain't going nowhere, for sure.
Yeah. So is there also something you're afraid of, let's say, from the universe?
The fact, black holes.
Black holes?
That shit is scary as fuck. So you see how we're all chilling and, looking all cute and shit. There could be, right now, in like 5 minutes, something that just wipes it all away and we're gone. That's scary to me.
Yeah, that is scary.
Because that's real. And I don't know much about it, but I actually don't think I want to know.
I just thought I went to my therapist and I said, I feel like I have black holes in my soul. And I don't know how to. And she said, well, maybe it's more about realizing which of these holes you can fix and plug, and which ones you have to grow comfortable living with.
I relate to that a lot, in the sense of during our lives we put a lot of pressure on ourselves for a lot of things, and we try to, go a certain direction, either based on what we've seen around us or a vision that we have, expectations we have for ourselves. And growing up, one of the things that I learned is that accepting all the parts of you and understanding what parts of yourself are to fix, and like taking the time to look inside of yourself and seeing, okay, this is something that's a little black, but does it give cool character? Is it nice? Is it just who I am? And is that, what makes me special? Yes. I'll just leave that and, discover it and adapt and blah, blah, blah. Is that? No, that's just my ego that is a bit going too much in this direction, and maybe I can work on that. And
yeah, maybe I can fix that.
Yeah. What do you like the most about yourself?
I think I like the most about myself that I have an internal strength that I can rely on. That whenever things go really bad or things go down, I know there's a core inside of me that will always bring me back up.
Yes.
And that's just really good to know, and a good feeling to live with.
Do you know where it comes from?
I think it comes from my Filipino roots.
Okay.
Because all my people over there, my whole family is really strong, and they have the brightest mindsets and the most optimistic ways of looking at life. And I grew up only with my mom and my auntie, without a father, and my sister, so we were like a very Filipino household, and they taught me a lot of spiritual things, but also how to be strong from within yourself, which is, I think, where it comes from.
That's powerful.
Let's talk about your music. Do you think it's part of your essence? Creating music, living music, being music?
Yes, Very much. I feel like, you know how like people have things that they just do automatically? I feel that music is really something that's just part of my being. And if I don't do it, I'm actually not being myself.
Right.
And then I can get lost a little bit. That really is, it really is an essence of me. It's yeah, intense relationship.
My favorite song actually is the one with growing and glowing and everything will be okay.
Yeah.
When I listened to it, I was like, oh my God,
It's one of the last ones. It's something that's, I felt that was really important for me to bring out as a message, because these days there's a lot of music that's about being really cool and about, you know, having fun and taking drugs, and which is a world, and I'm not saying it's bad, but I feel that there aren't so many just feel-good songs, or saying that, you know, you're good, you're healthy, and, you know, things are good, and so I feel that, you know, that's what I want to contribute to music.
I mean, that's exactly what your song does, I think. It makes you feel very comfortable and very much at home, you know?
That's
so
nice.
you do give this soothing feel. And you're now working on something new, right?
Yeah. I don't want to spoil, I don't want to spill too much. I talk so much. Things just slip out of my mouth sometimes. I'm like, I did not want to say that. Why did I say that? But yeah, no, I'm working on something. I'm really excited because I've been releasing a lot of like singles the past 2 years, because there's a little pressure in like today's ways that music works. We get bored of things really fast. Songs are really shorter and shorter, and people just want content with, you know, things like social media and stuff. And so there's this pressure into like releasing. And right now, I want to take the time to step a bit back and really build something that, you know, like a little concept, a little baby project, and not just a single. Singles are cool also, but it's just not the same.
And you're doing basically, you're releasing a single now, and then the rest is gonna come.
It's the first time I'm gonna release a song in French and English, which is a little bit of a teaser for the bigger project, because it's going to be a bilingual project.
Because you're from Belgium, right? So can you teach me some French?
Yes.
How would I say, I just met this girl, and she's gorgeous.
Je viens de rencontrer une fille, et elle est magnifique.
What she just said.
Come on, no, come on. Je viens de rencontrer une fille.
Je vais rencontrer une fille.
Et elle est magnifique.
Et elle est magnifique.
Yes! She did that!
I just did that. Thanks for teaching me. So, K.Zia, do you think we can hang out tomorrow?
Are you inviting me for dinner?
Maybe.
If there's food, if there's you, I think we can figure something out.
See it, say it, see it, say it. The rules of the game are simple.
K.Zia, we are about to play See It, Say It. So an object will come up, and you will have to speak your mind about the object until the next object comes up, and we will take turns. I'll go first.
How do I win this, though?
Just be better than me. You got this, girl.
I got this.
A shoe with some sort of plastic inside. I guess it's a cowboy shoe, but also sneakers. I think it might be Rambo. We love Rambo. This is literally my personality, even though I'm not into country music at all, but I do love spiky, weird things.
Tea, warmth, ginger, mommy, old person, cup. The weird video that was online for a while with 2 girls, 1 cup.
A glass object, shiny delusion of reality. It could be a marshmallow in a weird way, and maybe sweets.
How was that a marshmallow? Flower, broken, heartbroken, spiky, but different. No judging by looking scary. I love you even though you're different, because I relate to you. And you grew from something that was broken, which makes you even stronger. Fuck with you.
Marble bowl, a universe, maybe a planet. Okay, bye. You were gorgeous though.
Aren't you supposed to say stuff
It's
until he
stuff
comes
until,
back?
okay, yeah.
I'm being better at you than this.
You're already winning.
Leaf, but also looks like an ear somehow. But it's cute, and a hand is holding it, and the hand is very nice because the nails are clean.
Soil, fertile, wow, with diamonds in it. Okay, finding beauty in unexpected places, I guess, could be something.
This is dirty, it's giving me anxiety. I feel like I need to clean it and maybe I can tip it inside. Not expected, huh? Not expected.
Do you think you have a slight OCD?
Why are you saying that?
Because I see you cleaning up all the time, putting things in order.
I don't like saying OCD per se in a like official way, because if I don't have the disorder, it's kind of rude to say. But if this was not having OCD at all and this is having OCD, and that's where it starts, I feel like I'm very close to it, because there are so many things that people don't see or don't care about, and I just get like, I just can't unsee it, and I'm like,
you have to like control yourself not to act on it.
Yes, when things are not straight or when something falls, like right now, this is kind of giving me anxiety.
Right.
But it's fine. I just see it, and I'm probably gonna see it for the rest of our talk.
Do you have that also in another way around, where you feel like something is coming from inside and wants to go out, and that you have to hold back?
Holding back is not part of my lifestyle.
So if you want to twerk, for instance, you have like a compulsive, you just act on it.
That's also a thing with me.
Yeah.
All environments I've been in, I've twerked in. It's like compulsive twerk disorder. Sometimes it's just, and I have to, just like, it itches, but then but at some point in this area, I will twerk. Whether people see it or not, I will just have to, at some point, just do it, and I'm like, okay, it's fine now. Ooh, key to my heart, because sometimes I open it too much, so I had to put a lock and close it so that I can, choose when I open it, because otherwise it's too dangerous.
Oh my gosh, that
shit.
I don't even know what that thing, fixing, evolving, growing, building together, makes me want to fix my closet as well, fix people, fix hearts,
fix people,
fix everything, like screw everything back together.
Papaya, scary, luck, transparent, rotten, but also tasty.
Want to lick on things. Scissors. So I'm not allowed to say that. I already lost the game. He's just trying. Bye, I guess. See you tomorrow.
See it, say it, see it, say it.
Funny how things change, how we go from one place to another, trying to fit the frames, yeah. Cutting out the shapes based on each other, feeling how we're growing, yeah. Right into all stories, seeing how we didn't know. Our biggest challenge was our own fear, but now we're done holding back, seeing black. Now we're found, there's no turning back. Je trace mon chemin, yeah. Je vis ma vie déterre par tous les moyens.
I'm so happy. I'll see you tomorrow.